Hello everybody, this is Sam from Web Contempo, and today is Saturday, and my wife and kids are up north with the in-laws, and I just spent the afternoon out getting some sun with my buddies and relaxing, and came back home, got an empty house here, nothing else to do for the evening, so I figured, well, let's do another WordPress project. So if you have been paying attention, last time what we did is we did a full walkthrough of building a site using the Divi theme with the Ally child theme. And overall that went really well. It's kind of a smaller site, but it still took a while to build the site, and the tutorials actually turned out to be almost 2 hours long. What we've got today is this is a client of mine. I've already built them a site for their main business. However, they have a conference which they hold several times a year for personal trainers, and what they need is kind of a combination one-pager squeeze page where they can list information about the conference and collect email addresses, and also have trainers be able to sign up for the conference from the page. So I thought this would be a great one to do with the Divi theme again. I don't want to use the Ally theme because we already went through a tutorial with that. Not to say that I won't use that one again for another one, but there's so many different resources out there. So this time what I found is a Divi layout pack, which I'm going to get into that more later, but it's already kind of geared towards fitness anyway, and based on what the client told me, I think it's actually going to be perfect for this project. So again, I've only did one project ever with Divi before. I have done some maintenance on Divi sites, but the last one we did the video on, that was pretty much the only Divi project I've ever done. So we're going to dive right into this one. I've never used a layout pack before. It's going to be kind of interesting to see how that goes, but I think it's going to be able to allow us to create a great result for these guys and put up a really nice site in a fairly short amount of time, which is going to help keep the cost down for them. It's going to make it easier for you guys to watch a tutorial that's not 2 hours long, and I think everybody's going to come out a winner on top of this one. So why don't you stay tuned, because we're going to hop into our WordPress site here, install Divi, and then get going. Alright, thanks for tuning in, guys. We're going to dig into this project and start going. So, last time I showed you how to install WordPress through cPanel and all that jazz. If you want to see how to do that, you can look back on my tutorial using the Ally theme in Divi, because I show you exactly how to go through cPanel and set up WordPress and all that stuff. This time, in the interest of saving time so we don't stretch out to like 2 hours on this one, I already went ahead and installed WordPress and got the Divi theme installed. So that's going to save us a little time. So Divi is already running. What we've got to do now, before we can really do anything, is install this layout kit. So I'm going to show you here. Found this website, great resource for Divi. It's called Learning Divi with Gino Quiroz. I hope I'm saying that correctly. And here he's got these really cool Divi layout kits, which he's got a couple different ones here. I'm just going to show you really quick. You can see he's got business, farmers market, fitness, Star Wars, attorney. So he's got quite a few different ones. Really cool. Good way to get you going on one of these projects like this. And they're really nice, clean looking, fit with the current design trends, etc. So it's a little bit different than the child theme, because with the child theme, that's actually a whole another theme that just sits on top of the normal Divi theme, and whereas this is a layout kit. So what we do here is import these layouts into Divi, and then you can bring the layouts right into any page where you're using the Divi builder on. So as you can see, I just downloaded the layout pack here. Now I'll show you the demo. This is kind of what it looks like after you install it on the home page, and you can see it's got some nice parallax there. Some cool backgrounds and stuff. Another more parallax there. Just a really nice clean page. Looks good. He's even got the inner pages for this one, which is really cool. You can see he's got the inner pages. These pictures are all kind of the same type of ones I got from Pexels in the last video. These are just totally open source pictures to use. I've actually used this one right here before in another project. So really cool. You basically got enough stuff to build a whole site here if you want. Now for our project, I think we're going to be mostly just using the home page, because I don't think that we're going to really need any interior pages. I could be wrong about that, but I think for right now I'm planning on just using the home pages, and then we'll maybe have a couple links to scroll down within the home page. But overall, you can see this is geared toward fitness already. We might even be able to use some of these stock photos, but I think I might switch out to stock photos. And yeah, so really cool. So definitely check this out. Gino Quiroz, this is really cool of him to be putting out these free resources for people to use under the GPL. I hope to kind of do the same thing myself. Once I get a little bit more acclimated to Divi, I'd love to be able to put out some kits like this too. Because I think it's just really helpful, and it makes, sometimes building the site's not necessarily that hard, but just getting started on it. I mean, personally, I tend to procrastinate that kind of stuff, and, once I get into it, I'm fine, but just the process of setting it up and starting from scratch, it can really be kind of daunting, and as a result, it's one of those things that, when something's daunting, it can kind of lead to you procrastinating it. So when you got a nice theme like this to get started on, even if you only use like a small portion, like 20, even if you only use 20% of this theme, at least you got something to start you out, so you can just go in there, chop it up. It's gonna probably look totally unique once you're finished with it, but just something to help you get going, so you're not starting totally from scratch. So I love that about this, and yeah, check this guy out. I'm going to put the link to his site in the comments, and definitely if you're into Divi, this is a great site with a ton of resources. So anyway, enough on that. Let's hop back over to WordPress. Okay, so let's check out themes. Yep, I got the Divi theme installed, so we're all good there. So what we need to do here to install these layout packs is go into the Divi library. I'm not gonna lie, I did go through this process before I started doing the video, because I had to read the instructions this time. I'm really not an instructions guy. I like to kind of just dive in and poke around on stuff, but with this particular one, I had no idea, and I didn't want to take a ton of time. So, it was only a paragraph or two of instructions. I wanted to go through the instructions and make sure I knew how to do this before I started making the video on it. Unlike last time where, I just started going on the ally theme without even, having looked at anything on it before. So, I haven't really gotten much farther than just being able to import these things and use them, but I did do that beforehand, so I had some idea what I was doing. So yeah, anyway, this is the Divi library, so you can store layouts in here, which is super cool. You're going to go up here to import, and then we'll click import here and choose file, and then you can navigate. You can see I'm already on the folder. When you download the zip file from Gino's site and unzip it, this is going to be the folder you get, and you'll see there's a JSON file for each of the pages on his demo. Now, and he's also got one for all pages. So even though we're going to only probably use the home page one, I think I'm just going to import all anyway, because I'm going to get everything in there. It'll all be in the library available to use, just in case maybe we want to grab some elements from the other site or something. I don't know. But just click open and click this import button here, and you'll see that it's already starting the import process. It doesn't really take very long. Hopefully nothing gets messed up, because I deleted the ones I already had in there and now I'm re-importing them, but I'm pretty sure it should be okay. Okay, yep, so we got them all in there. You can see you got the home layout, about layout, service layout. It's really cool. I'm going to show you now how you use these. First thing we'll do is head over to pages. Now, I deleted the test page, so we can just like totally start from scratch again, and I'll show you the same process that I used. So we'll make this the home page, and then we're going to flip this over to the Divi builder, because you've got to have the Divi builder to be able to use these elements. And you obviously, if you're using Divi, you want the Divi builder anyway. So here's the predefined layouts, which I never even really knew that much about these, but these are super cool. And this is one thing that you don't or maybe you do have it with Visual Composer, but I've never used it with Visual Composer, so I don't know what the deal is with that. But it's really nice that these are already built in here. So I'm gonna actually want to be taking a look at more of just what these ones look like, because I might use some of these built-in ones for projects in the future. I have no idea what they look like or what the deal is with them, but it's really cool that they have them here. So anyway, you're gonna want to flip over to the Add from Library tab, and you'll see that all of the layouts that we uploaded are all in here. Super cool how easy that is, right? So all we need to do is go down to the home one here, load her up, bam, and you can see all the sections are already built out, even down to the footer, everything. So it's all in there. Super cool. And then we can go ahead and publish the page. So that's set, and then we're going to pop over to reading, because this is, like I said, this is going to be a one-pager. That's our home page, so we're just going to set that as the front page. And I might as well discourage search engines while we're in here, because that's usually a good practice on dev sites. So that's all set, and we can head back into our page again. Now, this is the home page of the site right now. If we load her back up again, we should see our page. Bam! See, looks just like the demo, basically. Other than the nav bar is a little different, which we're gonna get into that later. But since this is a layout packet, not a child theme, it doesn't include a customized nav bar, which is actually fine, because we're gonna want to do something different with the nav anyway for this one. And I think we're actually, because I don't have a transparent logo for this project, we're going to probably need to do this white anyway, so it's going to be totally fine. We might actually just wait and do the navigation at the end, but you can see everything else is already in here. We got links in here. Awesome. So all we need to do is start going through these sections and carving out what we want to have in each section. Easy. So I've got here the brief. This is a well, it's not really the brief. This is a PDF file of the newsletter that contains all the information that we're going to be putting on the site. Now, unfortunately, the text is not selectable from this newsletter, so I'm going to actually literally have to like type all this stuff in there, which kind of sucks, but we'll just have to live with it. But you see they got the logo in there. Here's the second page. So they got a lot of information. We can kind of see what kind of stuff we're going to put and where already, so it should be pretty easy to get down to business and start customizing this thing. So I think over here, if you look on the document, you see they've got kind of like I wouldn't really call it a tagline, but that's kind of, it's in the tagline position right under the logo here. I think what we're going to try to do is work these three lines of text into the hero here, and then we probably do. I like these buttons. I think they look super cool, but I think we're going to change them maybe to learn more or sign up. Either that or not sign up, like register, and then sign up for an email list. So either of those could work there. Okay. So let's see. First thing we're going to need to do is find a different image to go right here. Now, he sent me some images I can use on the site. However, I don't think any of them are going to be good enough to use in the hero position. Nothing personal, but I think we just want something a little bit more stock photo-ish that kind of goes with what they're looking for. So let me see if I can dig into this thing here. Okay, there we go. Section module settings. We can see the background there. Okay, let's see what do we got here. I've never used any of these settings before. Oh, okay, you can do a background video. That's cool. That actually might be something we want to do. I don't know. Maybe. Background video MP4. Interesting. Okay, design advanced. Okay, I like to kind of just poke around on these and, you know, just see what they have. So we can pretty much, once we find something new here, we can just pop this out and then pop in the new. Let's just take a look. Oh, nope, that's just to change the image. Okay, cool. So if you just want to change the image, super easy. Bam. I do wonder how big this image is, though. So let's check on the front end and see if we can just see how big of an image they're using right here. Sometimes it helps to get the dimensions of the image. Let's see, open in a new tab. Bam, look at that beauty. Okay. 1258 by 629. Does that seem right? It says 2000 by 1000 up there, so I don't know. Okay, well, so all right, well, let's see. I can't tell if that's my, oh, yep, it's my code inspector. Okay, so 2000 by 1000. That's pretty much what we're looking for there. Cool. Okay. Let's see. Let's try to find a video background first, and then if that doesn't work, we'll just do something else. So let's see. I've got this Video Blocks account, and and I've only used it for one project. It costed like, I don't know, like $90 or something for the year, and I was kind of salty about this because after I paid for the account, I realized, shit, not all of the videos are included in the account. So like some of these you can use, some of these you can't. Weird. So I'm not really crazy for that. But let's see. I think we better go to. I'm not going to spend too much time looking for videos. So if we can't find anything, then we're just not going to do it. Let's see. Backgrounds, fitness. Is that how you spell fitness? Hopefully. Yep. Okay. Cool. So yeah, the thing that kind of sucks about this is you have to make sure that you can. Okay, here we go. We got to get the. Look at that membership content. Only one freaking thing. Crazy. Let's see what else I got. Yeah, that is just awful. So I pretty much bought this account. I'm gonna have to do a review on this later because this is just nuts. Oh, let's change it off background. I'm sorry. Okay. We'll give it a chance here. Okay, so let's take another look at the pictures I've got in the brochure. So we got a gal doing like pull-ups. She's doing some other kind of thing right there. Let's flip back up here. We got a dude lifting these weights, and then another dude on the machine. So let's just see if we can find any video that would be similar. Let's see. What is this? Oh, this guy is about to do some squats. Okay, it's okay. Let's see, man doing pull-ups in a park. I don't know if that would like quite work. Let's go to gym. Let's see how that looks. Okay, I don't love that, but it could maybe work. Let's see, a silhouette. Ooh, dang, silhouette of a gal doing lunges. Okay, that's kind of cool. I don't know, she's doing it so fast it might be a little bit busy though on the background. Let's see what these ones are. Oh, 2 women playing tug of rope. That's kind of crazy. Let's see what we got here. A couple of gals doing push-ups. That's okay. Well, they actually got some decent videos in here that are possibilities for us. Steadicam. Here's a guy running on a treadmill. Yeah, they got some pretty cool stuff. Okay. Let's see. Just kind of like to keep looking at these until I get a really good feel for it. Ooh, that one's cheese. Okay, let's see what else we got here. Here's this dude about to do some more squats. I don't know if we're gonna do that or not. I think the silhouette ones are pretty cool. That one's like, that one's pretty cool, but I think it's too short. Let's see how about this one. Yeah, that's close, but let me just click on this and see. Sometimes these lead to like other similar ones. Nope, that ain't gonna work. How about something like this? That's cheese. Oh, brother. Okay. Because when you're doing a video background, since they're so short, you want one that doesn't look crappy when it loops. Because that one's going to look kind of dumb. I mean, it's cool screwing on the thing, but then it's going to look dumb once it loops. So, let's, so far, I think, here, let's look at trainer really quick. I don't know if this is going to work. Yeah, let's go back to the gym. I think those silhouette ones were the best ones that they had here. Yeah, this one's pretty rad. Alright, let's try it. Let's just try it. 54 megs. Yoza. Let's see. Let's go with this one and see if that works. Luckily, my internet's pretty fast, so we can get that quickly. Okay. So, click off of that, and let's hop back in here over to the video section and see if we can get this thing in there. There we go. Video backgrounds are cool. I always like using these when I can. It kind of sucks they don't always work on a phone, but I think they look like way cooler. So Now, I think if we have this in here, it's going to override the other one. I could be wrong, but I think it will. I wish that they had a way to put a background filter on it, though. I don't know if they do, though. Alright, let's just see if that does anything. Again, I've never did this before, so I have no idea. And I'm still pretty green with Divi, too. Interesting. I don't love that. It takes a little while to load. That's not that cool. Let me just see if we put a background on here. Do something like that, and then add some opacity. Or let's try like red. Yeah, let's try that. Okay. Let's see if that adds the color over it, because that's, yeah, you gotta have a little color overlay so there's some contrast. Yeah, that just doesn't do it for me. Interesting. So that just doesn't do anything. That's really too bad. I wonder what that is. Oh, it's like a gradient picker. That's kind of cool. Nice. Never seen that before. I don't. Oops. Oh shoot. I don't think that's gonna work anyway, though. I think we're probably gonna just have to axe this video. Let me just try to put a gradient on here. We'll put some opacity on it. Let's just see how that goes. It's very possible I could be doing this wrong, but if I'm not, it would definitely be a plus if they added a way to use those as overlays on top of a video or a picture. Yeah, because I don't really see any way of doing that in here, but yeah. So you probably have to do some custom CSS, I suppose. But I think we're just gonna, I'm not crazy for this video anyway. You know, usually I can tell kind of right away if I love something or if I don't. So let's just find another picture to use instead. So we'll head over to Pexels here. We're not gonna do a dog this time. We're gonna do fitness. Let's see what we can find there. Oh, there's a stock photo that's already in there. That's kind of cool. This one's not bad, and this one's not bad. This one would be good maybe for another part of the site. Since this is for personal trainers, it would be cool to get one of like a personal trainer kind of involved in the picture. And we don't want one that's too provocative either. That's a nice one, but not for the hero. That's the same dude from our theme we've already got. Oh, let's see. I kind of like. Let's see. I wonder if we can make this one work. I think this is kind of a cool shot. It's really nice quality. Let's copy it so I don't have to save it to my computer. As you can see, I imported a page from the PDF in here, and I'll explain more about why I did that a little bit, but we're not ready to get to that part yet. So, okay, start new from clipboard. And if you remember, we needed 2,000 by 1,000 dimensions for this, so we're probably gonna have to crop a bunch of stuff out of here. But I like this, the way this is. So if we could get this to like 4,000 by 2,000, That would be pretty cool. Okay, that's not going to quite be what we want. Oops, I'm sorry. I was trying something that I'd even after using Photoshop for like 15 years, I've never done. So probably not the time to be doing that. And for whatever reason, my computer's just been running ungodly slow Photoshop lately. I don't know what the deal is, but it's really kind of a drag. All right, let me try this again. So if we can get like 4,000 by 2,000, we're going to be on the right track. So we almost got 4,000. I should have just did a fixed 4,000 by... Yeah, screw it. I'm just going to do a fixed size one. This is crazy. We don't need to waste time on that. Bam. So now we got one exactly the way we want. We just got to kind of get this centered in how we like it. Now, I think we might want to go this way with it, because if we look back here, we've got the call to action and the intro and stuff is right there. So it actually kind of worked to have a little bit of blank space there, even though it's a little bit janky right there, but it's okay. I think that'll work. Okay, so we got all that. Yeah, okay. I think that's gonna work pretty good. So I'll give that the old Kropsky. And then we're gonna have to size this down to 2,000 before we use it. But yeah, I think that's pretty good. And you know what else? I think let's okay, first deselect that. Let me size it down because it will load faster in Photoshop if we are working with a smaller file. What I think I want to do, if you can see the square here is kind of jacked on the right side. So otherwise the color on this is pretty good. It almost looks like a little God, what do they call that? I can't remember. Well, it's kind of nice the way they have that, but this is just too bright on this one spot. So I think let's put a gradient overlay on top of this and just see how that goes. So there's other ways you can do this, but this is probably gonna be the easiest. And I had to fill. Okay, we're gonna have to change that. Okay. Yeah, God, I screwed this up because I turned the fill off. Sometimes this can be a hassle. Okay, I'm just gonna throw this one in the trash. Start with another one, just in the interest of saving time. I would like to try to figure out why these are screwed, but this time I think it's gonna be faster if we just go like this. Bam. Okay, that's what we want. Okay, so one thing we can do here too is we could try doing with this with a little bit of red. Now, part of the brief that they gave me was he wanted to incorporate his colors and stuff. So, most colors, blacks and grays here. Nothing too special with that. But we can definitely use this red. And you can see he's got red in the logo there. So we can try it with a red and just kind of see how that looks. Gradient overlay. Let's use this red here. I thought I grabbed the hex code. Oh no, I just sucked it. Okay, so that'll work. And then on this side, I think we want to go with like a black. Okay, and then yeah, we can kind of do this angled. And I think we want more of the black than the red. Yeah, something like that's gonna look pretty cool. Okay, good. And then let's try doing it with opacity here. Oops, no, that ain't gonna work. Sheet. Oh, duh. Okay, I screwed it. We just need to put the gradient on top of the picture. I don't know why I did that. Okay. There, and bam. Um, Interesting. It's kind of cool. It's a little intense, but could actually work. Let's just see if we remove some opacity. So it's just a little bit of red. It's pretty cool. I don't know. Let's try it like this and just see how it looks. I'm not sure if I'm gonna end up liking this or not, but it could go good with if we match the buttons and stuff on the side. So it's worth a look at least. And you see, we took care of this side, that extra crap that didn't look that great. Yeah, that's really interesting. It's kind of a cool looking shot though. So we're gonna want to save this as a JPEG. We got 2000 by 1000. That's exactly what we want. Oops. I could see that we went to medium quality there, and it already started to get grainy. Let's go with high quality. Yeah, that looks pretty good. 99K, no problem there. Okay, hero into the downloads folder, and let's go back and pop it in there and see how it looks. Bam. Let's try it with the parallax effect too, just for kicks, and see how that goes. Okay. Cool. Alright, let's update this. Hopefully none of those other things I set on it do anything. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I think that actually looks pretty good. I don't know. It fits with our colors. It's a good picture because we've got the trainer in there and so forth, so I like that aspect of it. I wonder where these colors are. I wonder if the colors are in the CSS file or if there's like a master color we changed for that. I don't know. Let's find out. Okay, so here we got the call to action. It's time to get fit. Design, X color light. Okay, that's probably what we gotta change here. And let's go back and get this red, because this is the exact red that we pulled out of their deal. Except for, actually, you know what? I think we want that to be white, though. I think we want that white. And then we got to change the verbiage too. So, okay, and here they also have got the tagline. Let me go pull back up the brief. Okay, so let's call this title The Real Hit Experience. And then if I go back into my brief here, okay. And intensive. Oh man, it sucks that you can't copy the text on this particular PDF. 2-day course on high intensity training and the proven business systems to take your personal training business to the next level. Now, I think I'm gonna remove these breaks and have this all together, because that's gonna look weird on mobile. If some of those lines are too long, it's gonna look really weird. So let's try it like that, and hopefully that won't look too bad. Let's see, we don't got any weird stuff there. Okay, that's cool. Design. Let's see. Rubato for the font. I think that's cool. Button background color. Button border color. Okay, that's good. We can change that out. And then I change that out. This looks like I don't know what the hell this is, but it's kind of a green. And I think we want more of a gray. Let's just change that to like a random gray. I think that'll be good. Okay. Button hover, border color. You can't get much more red than that. That's pretty darn red. Let's see, but it's just a border color. Maybe like a white border color would look good. I'll try that. Okay. Hopefully that doesn't like totally destroy those buttons, because I'm not sure I did that correct at all. And we're gonna have to do something about how low down this is, because I think what we have there is gonna be longer. I could be wrong, but we might need to lift that up a little bit. Hey, and it didn't change. Oh yeah, those buttons were in a different spot, weren't they? They were. Oh, okay, so let's see. Okay, let's go back up here again. Header font. Let's take this down a little bit to 32. I think that'll work. And then I noticed that the line height was a little bit, I think we could get this a little bit more. When you're dealing with EMs, a couple little decimals can make a big difference. So let's just bump it up a few, like 4, and see how that looks. It actually does fit pretty good there. It fits surprisingly good. Except for, oh shoot, that's still on 2 lines, darn. Is that really 32? Let's see. This is 56. I wonder what's up with that. So this could be something to do with the layout pack. I'm not really sure, honestly, how it works. There's the line height. That looked correct. And the font size. Oh, well, that's smartphone. Duh. Okay, 56. All right, yeah. I thought it seemed bigger than 30 something. All right, let's try like 42. That's quite a bit smaller. Let's see how that goes. It's cool that they give you the option to change these so easily on different devices, because that is something that will come up for you a lot. We do a lot of optimizing for devices, and that is something we're constantly having to do. So that's cool that they make that so easy. Yeah, I think this looks good. The text is spaced out good there. Yeah, I think that's good. So now we just gotta change up this button right here, which shouldn't be too big of a deal. And then, you know, we can always go back later and change what these actually say. But I like the way that they look, and I think if we switch this to red, it's gonna match well with what we've got going on. So yeah, let's just go back in here, change this button. Looks like it's the one on the right here. Yeah, okay, let's see. And we also notice that on hover, the font changes to that one color too. So we're gonna, yep, button hover text color. So we switch that to red too, and see how that goes. Bang. Sweet. Yeah, I think that looks really good. That looks really good. The brief has a bunch of these lines, these different angles and lines. So I think having a button like that is like just spot on, perfect for the overall kind of layout we're looking for on this. So close that back down. Oh, this is all messed up right there. Wow, that sucks. Okay, so let me go back in, and I'm gonna take off this. Oops, this gradient and this background color I added. Let's just throw both those in the trash. Throw that in the trash. Okay, then we're hopefully not gonna have any of that crap messing us up in the future. Let's see. Yep, okay, good. Perfect. Okay, so we got the header done. That's great. That was actually pretty easy. Next thing we're gonna have to do, if I'm looking back here, they've got a few different things. Whoa, holy crapper. Okay, let's see. They've got kind of an intro text right here. Then they got information. Here, let me pull this over so everybody can see it. They've got some information on pricing here and payment. And then they got bios on both the dudes. And we already got this part. Oh, and it's important too that we add a. He specifically mentioned that we need to add the date and this part like right here, somewhere prominent. So we actually might need to add a section for that. I think I might go back and do that at the end. And here we even got a testimonial that's going to come in handy later. Travel, we can maybe add a section for that too. I don't know. So yeah, I think what we want to start with is get this little section here. So let's see. I'm trying to think if there's a way that we can break this up good, or if we're just going to have to like plop it right out there. I wonder if we could just put it right there. That might actually not be that bad. Okay, let's see. Let's see if we can find something cool to put instead of that verbiage. Real hit experiences provide personal trainers, strength coaches, and personal training managers intensive education around history, philosophy. Okay, so maybe we'll do something like training for trainers or something. Intense training for trainers. Maybe we'll try that. Okay, so this section is good. How the hell do we close this section? I don't remember how to do that. It's not that, no. You can see how green I am with this stuff. Oh, here we go. That? Nope. This? Perfect. Shit, did that delete it? Oh, well, we better reload that. Oh shoot, that just copied it. Yikes. So, okay, well here's me. I don't even know how to minimize that row. That's kind of crazy. Anyway, alright, well whatever. So if we, that's wild. Wow. Huh, interesting. Okay, well anyway, let's take a look at what we got in here. This just looks like the divider. I think we're going to keep that exactly the way she blows. Here we've got, okay, the full fitness approach. Let's see where that is. Yep, the full fitness approach. Okay, let's see. Intense training for trainers. Let's just try. That might be too much. Alright, let's try that. See how that looks. No, I don't think that's right. Yeah, that doesn't look correct. Let's see. We're close, but this is just not quite right. Let's see. Maybe there. We'll just add a comma. That'll probably look good. Alright, and we'll just add a comma and leave it at that. Now here, this one is kind of weird because it looks like they have this really pushed in, and I don't think we want it that pushed in once we add our text, because we're gonna have more text there than what they have. So let me go back. Let's type in the text and just see how it works first. See how it looks on there before we do anything crazy. Yeah. So sorry, this is gonna take a minute for me to type this, but we'll get her. Okay. God darn. Gotta try to fit them both. Okay. Okay. The purpose of the real hit experience is to provide personal Okay. It was taking way longer when I was trying to say the words as I was typing them, so I just decided to stop doing that. If you're wondering, which you're probably not. Okay, yeah, see, that looks crappy, though. We need to get that stretched out. So I gotta figure out why that one is stretched like that. So they have like a max width setting in here somewhere. Yep, 540. Oh, is that for a phone? What the heck? Oh, okay. Max width desktop. Let's say 768, just for kicks, and see how that looks. Better. But I don't love that. Let's check it again here. Let's see what happens if we let's go like 100%. Let's just see if that even works. I don't know if it does or not. Yeah, it actually looks pretty good. It kind of sucks that department is just on its own flipping line there, though. I don't really like that. Okay, well, let's see. Let's see. Maybe I'll just bump the font size down on that one a little bit. We're pretty close, so no big deal, but let's just see. Text font size, yeah, let's just go like 18. That ain't too much of a difference. Update. Yeah, that looks better. Okay. Only thing that sucks is I'm going to have to change all these to 18. So, okay. For this section, we're not going to want this the same as the way they have it. Actually, I'm not really crazy for that anyway, just having these pictures. I think we can do something different there. Possibly with icons or something. I don't know. So, I'm looking here. Let me pull this over here. We got this Who Should Attend section. Thinking if we should do this like that or not, because I don't think it's going to look as good. I wonder if it's gonna look better if we just do 2 columns and have like 3 bullets in each column, or man, that's a tough one. That's a really tough one. Because the problem is, if you look at these, some of them, like this one's only 1 line, this one's 4 lines. That's gonna look really weird when you get them all. Even if we try to like change around how they're lined up, it's still just not gonna look correct. So I think we're just gonna have to the other thing we could do, I guess the other thing we could do is put it in a section like this and just have it all like that. That might not be that bad. And just remove this. I wonder, this background's cool though, and I kind of want to keep that, except for change the color, but we have to figure out how to do that. Man, that's a tough one. Yeah, okay, so maybe what we should do, I don't want to have too many, because when we do the profile of the 2 dudes, I think this is going to be perfect for this format. But if we also do training, or the Who Should Attend and pricing in the same way, I don't think that's going to be that great. So we need to figure out something else for that. Yeah, this is going to be one of the toughest parts, just figuring out how to do this little spot here. After that, I think it's going to be a little bit more straightforward. Well, let me see. While I'm thinking about that, let's take a look at this background and see what's up with the background. See how easily we can change this thing. I think it might be in here. Yep, okay. Cool. So, which one is that? I guess it's kind of hard to see. Oh, this is cool how he did this, because the cool thing is we can actually. Oh, and did you use the colors in here? Oh, swag. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Okay, so let's see if we just. Man, that's awesome the way he set that up. If that really works. So smart. Oh my god. I thought I was going to have to go do that in Photoshop and re-upload it. Gino, you are a genius. That is great. I love it. That actually looks awesome. Okay, cool. Wow, that is such a good idea. I just can't even believe it. Cool. Okay, well, shoot. We got to put something down there at least so this whole background gets used up. Otherwise, it's going to be kind of a waste, I think. You know, he did say that he wanted to have a video. Let me just see. Because that might not be bad to put a video there. Let's see. Let's see if they have an. Okay, yeah, they got a video we can use. Yeah, because I think he's probably going to have a different video anyway. I don't know about that one. That's cool that they got a lot of videos here. I like that. Let's see. CEO underscore. Okay, so. Shoot. I don't know. Yeah, let's just grab this one. I think I actually use this one on their site too as a background. But this will work for now. Well, this is going to be like a placeholder video, and we're going to put something else there eventually. Hopefully it doesn't F up that background, because it's going to be a little taller than I was expecting. Okay, share, embed. Oops, I don't want it on 01 though. Okay, embed, perfect. Hopefully this looks okay. Okay, so this is going to be kind of scary because we got to actually just delete all this stuff and put something new in there. And we don't want it to be 3 columns either. Let's see, how do we do this? Oh, this is so crazy. Design is, I wonder where you select the columns in here. This is going to take a little bit longer because I have never did this before. I'm used to doing it in Visual Compose. Oh, you know what? I bet it's this thing. Yep. Okay, so maybe let's try doing a half, a fourth, and a fourth, and then just putting the video into the half and see how that goes. Let's see if they got a video deal in here already. Yeah, they got one. Oh, shit. They don't have one for YouTube? What the heck? Okay, well maybe they just want us to do it in a text editor. Huh. Oh wait, oh URL, dude. Okay, let's get the URL, alright. That's fine. Maybe then they'll size it to the optimal size for us. That could actually work out to our advantage. So let's pop that in there. That's cool that you can change the overlay too, so if this works out as intended, that could actually be really good. Let's update it and see. Hopefully this isn't cringy. Yeah, okay, cool. I think that works. Let's see. Oops, let's lower the screen size. Oh yeah, sweet. Okay, yeah, so that just looks pretty much perfect no matter what size your screen's at. I like that. Okay, good. Good. Alright, I think we can leave that there. Hopefully he's got a cool video we can pop in there. He did mention he thought there should be a video, so yeah, hopefully he's got something applicable that we can use there. Otherwise, that's not going to make any sense. But for a placeholder, that'll be just fine. So, cool. Okay, sweet. Let's see. Next thing is we got to figure out how to do the... I think we got to figure out how to do the pricing section, because I don't want to mess with... Let's see. Tricky. Let me think about this for a minute. This part's pretty cool too, and I think we can use this for the pricing. So, question is, we can't have this section right next to this section because it's not going to look like two separate sections. We need to have this in between. So do we want to have the bios first, or do we want to do something else? I don't know. Because we could always, we could like duplicate that and then bring it up and put it like right here, and then, God, I don't know. Yeah, because I think the bios should be lower down on a thing. I really think it just wouldn't make sense to do it a different way. All right, let's just try this, and hopefully this doesn't like turn out horrible. Man, I wish I knew how to expand and contract these things. I'm gonna have to like go look at like a basic YouTube video myself on how to do this basic stuff. Okay, so this is the section. God, now I can't even see what the flipping section's called. Okay. So we want workout videos, or actually, yeah, we want CrossFit Hero to go right there, and then workout videos. So the hero, I want to put the date and stuff. So let's see, because that's like one of the most important things is the date. Okay. Let me just check my emails too. I don't think that's gonna work. Okay, let's see. Okay. Where? Oh God, does it say the date on it? God dang. Yeah, so basically I had to go back and figure out where the exact date was. Did that, and just to save time, I typed in the additional info and so forth. So, not 100% live this time, but it'll at least save us a little bit of time. So let's update it and see how we're looking here. So let's see. This should actually be totally different now because we changed where some stuff is. Okay. I wonder if we should keep it like that or not. I don't know. I think this looks pretty good, but let's see how it looks on smaller. It looks kind of crappy right there. Hopefully that won't become an issue, though. I think we need to make that a little bit smaller. I think that's too tall. I wonder if we can do that. 2 parallax. CrossFit Hero. Huh. I think it's overall is okay. I just don't know if we want it that tall. Am I in the right one? Yeah, I'm in the right one. Shoot. So I guess you can't set a minimum height on there then or something? I don't know. Oh, here we go. Let's see. Margin top 23%, huh? I wonder what happens if we change that to like 13%. And while we're at it, we can go in here and change this. Oops. Change the text color to. Let's go with the white. Can try it with the red, but I don't know if it's going to be that great. Let me grab my red again. I don't know if it's going to be great with red. That other color is way lighter, so this might be too much contrast to actually be readable. That's not horrible. So let's see. Scroll down here into Florida. And then here we're going to have all the pricing info. Yeah, I think that's actually not the worst. Yeah, I like that. I think that's good. Okay. Now we're going to have to go work on the workout videos section. This is going to become pricing. So probably, I think this is just where let me just see what happens if we delete that. I think it's only going to take this part off, which we don't need that. Even though that is cool, but we don't need it. Holy Lord. Wow, that was bad. I guess we shouldn't have did that. Okay, well, let's go back to the revisions here. Hopefully that's the correct one. Alright, well, let's just cut that out of there. See if that works. I don't want to screw this whole section. Darn. Maybe we... God dang it. Maybe we can put something else there that would be a little bit better. Alright. It's a good thing that has this revisions feature, because that would be a pain in the ass to try to figure that out. Okay, laptop mockup. So this must do something with the sizing and whatnot. So we're going to have to keep it. Weird. Yeah, I don't understand why, but I guess it's like really important that that thing is there. Okay. Well, maybe we can make that into a good thing. Alright, let me put it back and we can take a look at it. Because we just need to put something else there. Okay, that's all good. Alright, so we just need... Yeah, it'd probably be better if we put an image there anyhow. Okay. Man, it sucks that play button's there, because otherwise we could almost just use it like that. But it just doesn't even make sense with the play button there. So, what can we do instead of that thing? Because I think if we just put a picture in there, it's going to look weird. I don't really see any reason why we would need to have the iMac mockup or the MacBook mockup in there, because it's not really relevant. Yeah, that's a tough one. That is really a tough one. Well, let me put the other content in, and then I'll think about that a little bit while we're working on it. Okay, so here we got text, and we want to get the pricing info in there. Alright, it's 1995. Okay. got price include. That's going to be perfect for these blurbs. Let's just see here. Hopefully that works, but we might need to tweak that. Okay, so I just edit these blurbs. Let's see, move this so I can see it. Good. 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 That sounds nice. Awesome. Let's see what we got here. CrossFit, yoga, and more. No, we don't need this one. That one's going in the trash. And button. This is going to be... this is actually going to end up being a PayPal button, but we're going to just leave that for now. Okay, got a Slack message there that was important, so I had to... again, stop the recording, but we're back again. Okay, so I just thought of something, and that is, I think that there might be some colors in here we need to change. Yep. Okay, so let's try hitting this with our, oh shit. Let's get that red color back again. Okay. Good. And hit that with the red. That looks good. And I think the rest of that's cool. I don't see any more of that green color in there, so good there. I think we sadly on every single one of these blurbs might have to, yep. Ain't that some shit? Well, it's going to be worth it because this is going to look awesome when it's done, so sometimes you just have to go through these things, but to make a nice end result. Plus, the more you do stuff like this, the faster you get. So that's always a good advantage of doing this type of repetitive stuff. Okay, now this should hopefully be pretty slick. Let's see. Bam. Yeah, that looks nuts. I think they're going to like that. So, register now. That is going to change to a PayPal button, but that's fine. Shit. This is just really too bad, though. Man. Oh, man, I wish I had something good to put there. Like, just don't know. Like a no background image of some dumbbells or something would be cool. Let's just see if they have one. I really doubt it. Sometimes if you find these isolated ones, it's easy to remove the white, and then you can use those. Yeah, see, something like that would be pretty nuts. Okay, let's just go check Adobe stock. Let's just see. I think it'll be worth it to find something cool to put there. Sign in. Okay. As you can see, I got 1,000,000 credits for this place, and they have a lot of the same shit that Shutterstock does, so that's good. Ooh, those ones look kind of jazzy, except for that shadow's gonna be tough to remove. Yep, that one's got it too. Those look nice too, my goodness. But most of these, I don't think they give you the transparent. Yeah, see, they give you the JPEG, so you still have to go back in and cut out the. Oops, shoot. You still got to go back in and cut out the picture again, which isn't too bad, but when it's got a shadow, it can be tricky. Check this one. Yeah, darn. That's not gonna work. Or it might, but that one's okay, but it's kind of plain. We need something a little bit taller. This one's actually not that bad, but I don't think it's perfect. Might as well take the time to do it correctly, right? Well, because we don't want little girly dumbbells either. These are for real serious personal trainers. This one looks pretty cool. I kind of like the way this one looks. I think I got a little shadow there, but that ain't gonna be that bad. All right. License and save to computer. All right, let's do it. So hopefully we can bring this into Photoshop and quick rip the background off of it and then replace that other thing with it. Let's see. First, let me go back here and see what the dimensions are on this. 669. Hold on, I gotta write that down. 669 by 607. Okay. So if we keep the exact same dimensions, then it's going to probably work perfectly. So that's what we're going to aim for here. Okay, so let's load up Photoshop again. See, this is why, sometimes it looks easy to use these themes to create a site with, but if you don't know how to do stuff like make a transparent image in the correct dimensions in Photoshop to swatch that out, that could take you forever. I mean, doing that alone could take somebody a couple hours to figure out if they never did it before. I know when I was first starting out, that kind of stuff took me forever, and the only way I learned how to do a lot of stuff was just repetition and trial and error, and that both of those things can take a long time. Let's see. Okay, so this is a selection tool. We got it on a tolerance of 1. You can see. So I think we need to increase the tolerance. I have no idea how the tolerance actually works. I just know either you want it high or low. So yeah, see, that's even worse. So let's try like 5 and just see if that's any better. Otherwise, we can always. Oh no. I think that's good. Okay, let's delete that out of there. Oops. Okay, delete the back. God dang it. Okay, oh yeah, we gotta. Sometimes these nuances with Photoshop are so annoying. You gotta convert it from a background to a regular layer, then you can delete all this crap. Then we'll see how these shadows look. That's a little dicey if you ask me. So let's see. Should we just try to cut it out completely, or yeah, that shadow looks like crap. Luckily, the magic wand tool is pretty effective for this kind of stuff, so we don't have to do too much like precision cutting. But you can see if you're trying to like really if you really need the photo to look good close up, this can be a tedious process getting these things getting the background cropped out of these without screwing them up. I had to one time do like 70 different men's hair pieces, and hair is super hard to do, so it took me forever just to get them done because you have to go in so close to be able to get right up to the edge and remove that white space, because if you don't remove that white space, it's going to look awful. Okay, good. And get this little piece here. We can probably use a little bit bigger eraser than that. Yeah. Because this doesn't have to be perfect, because we're going to size this down. So, I mean, it might look a little choppy around the edge, but you can actually see where they cropped the background out of this before. So, it's really not too bad. We just got to get that shadow up out of there. It's a little shitty, but I think it'll work. And like I said, since this is going to be smaller, it's probably not going to be too bad, so no worries. Oops, that didn't go good though. So you're going to have to use the history a lot when you do this kind of thing, especially when you're first trying, because if you get too close, you can really screw it up, and then it looks just super awkward. Man, I wish I could get this done a little bit faster. Just going right up on that edge is tough. And we're going to be on a white background anyway in this section mostly, so I think that's going to help. Most of this stuff's probably not going to be noticeable, but we still want to make it look good. It only takes a couple minutes, and this is going to look like super professional when we're done with it. And it's going to be something totally different than what they had in the layout pack, because we don't want to exactly copy everything that they do in the layout pack. You know, we want to add some of our own touches of originality onto this, so that we're not just using the same old stuff, and then, you know, client comes to find out there's all different sites out there that have this exact same general layout. You know, that's not cool. Even though I'm not the type of person who charges a crazy amount of money for these kind of things either, so that's not really too much of an issue. There we go. Okay, I think that's probably going to be good. Alright, now we got to size this down. Actually, God, I gotta get rid of this frickin' window here. This is just right in my way. Okay, that's out of there. Okay, so let's start by adding a new window, and we want this to be 669 by 607, because I wrote that down so I could easily refer back to it. And because I'm on a Retina device, this appears way smaller than it is. It appears like half size of what it normally is, so it's not really going to be that small. Alright, so this one here, let's see, that is so big. Let's go to 1000. I think that'll probably be good. Oops, top of 0. And the good thing is we can just keep it transparent, so I mean it doesn't have to match the same dimensions that the other picture had, because we already got it the same size anyway. No problem. Bam, ba, bam, ba, bam. Got that right there. Right on the edge. Nice. It's gonna be a little bit smaller, but that's okay. And remember, this is gonna look. It's gonna look bigger than this when we are done. Let me just put it back a little bit more too. Put it like that. And we can pop the background off, and we've got a transparent image that perfectly matches the size of the other one. And you see, we did have to pop for a stock photo on that, but I have a feeling it's going to be worth it. Okay. Barbells.ping. Those need to be pings because they're transparent, and we don't do GIFs. So let's God, now because I can't close these things, I can't flip and find the correct thing I want. I think it's this one. Yeah, oh, laptop mockup. Well, at least it's cool that he named all these correctly, so it makes it way easier to do this. Cool. Okay, barbells.ping. Bam. Now, cross your fingers and hope this looks good because we already bought the stock photo and there is no returns on stock photos. And we don't have to go through the process again either. So let's start at the top so we can even see the cool animation when we scroll down. Looks good, looks good. Bam! Look at that. That looks great. Cool. Yep, totally different. Got a little animation there. You can see, there's a little tiny bit of white there, but nobody's really looking at this stuff that close. Yeah, so I think that's cool. Okay, good. Yeah, this section looks really good. So we just got to change that to red, and we are golden. Sweet. Okay. I don't know if I still have my color in here. Yep, I do. Cool. How easy is that? That is such a great feature. I love it. I'm going to have to remember to use that for other stuff because that's super cool. You just got to put those different angles in and light gray, and then you can just color right over them. That's so cool. Love it. Okay, yep. I think that is going to work really good. Okay, so that is done. We got all the important stuff in there. So really all we had left to do is we got to add the profiles of the two dudes, and then the testimonial at the bottom. Since there's only one, it's going to be a lot different than what we got here, and really a lot easier. So that should be cool. And then just blip-de-do that, and because we could probably still, he didn't really say, or yeah, he said sign up. So actually this will probably work perfect for what he wanted, because he didn't really want a emailing list sign up form. He just wants the form needs to say like sign up, but it's just going to email him the person's email and so forth. So that should be easy. So that's going to be sweet. And then we just got to do the stuff at the bottom here, which I don't think is going to be a problem. And yeah, love it. Sweet. Okay, so let's go back to what we're doing next here. Okay, so first we got to do the pictures of the dudes. I think, yeah, is this the section? Sarah Jade. Okay, so this, I don't really know how this works. Column 1 background, column 2 background. Okay. Alright, let's see here. Oops, we don't want to do that. See if we can figure out what size this photo is. God knows there might be a way easier way of doing this, but it's these parallax ones that can be kind of iffy. Let's see. But I always like to try to get the photos, especially when I'm doing these pre-made themes. I like to try to keep the photo dimensions correct. Okay, so this is 900 by 900, so that should be pretty easy to do. All right. So flip back into Photoshop. Bam, bam, bam. We gotta always be closing these out, or else they just suck up so much memory. That one we gotta keep open for now, because we still are gonna need to get that logo out of there. So let's open up I got a picture of my man Luke here. Bam. Okay. 900 by 900 is what we're looking for. Hopefully this is at least 900 pixel wide, which I think it is. Yep, 24. Okay, cool. So get the marquee. Now, if you hold down shift while you're using the marquee, it's going to give you a perfect square. So we're already on fixed size, but we can go back on normal for this. So we'll just make sure we get a perfect square, and then we can size this down to 900. Oops. Didn't want to do that yet. Yeah. Beautiful. Perfect. And hit that with a 900. Bam. That's going to look awesome. That's a really nice quality picture. That's the exact kind of photos we like to see. Okay, so actually, oops, we don't want this one to be a ping now because those take up more space than JPEGs. So this will load faster if we, yeah, see only 104K compared to with a ping, 1.03. Huge difference. And yep, okay, so we got that. And let's see. Let's see, Luke sized. Cool. Okay. And we just pop this out. It's our new awesome one. This is a picture of the other dude, so we're gonna need that shortly, but we're not there yet. Okay. Bring this one in. Now, hopefully, it's not gonna be that difficult to swap the columns on these. I'm not really sure. Okay. Yeah, that looks like it could be doable. Okay, so I got Luke Carlson. I don't think. Let's just check and make sure there's no crazy colors on here or anything. Nope. Cool. And let's see. Okay, what was his deal? Okay. CEO of Discover Strength. Cool. Okay, now we gotta get this here. Okay. It's kind of cool the way that they had these, but I don't know. Let me see. Yeah, because they got the quote here, which is super cool, and then the bio. However, on ours, we just only have a bio. So, I think, sadly, we're just probably just going to have to go with the bio. I'm going to remove those other ones, even though I don't want to have to do that, but I think we just have to. All right. Oh, Congress. Duh. No problem. Let's see. That looks pretty good. Hopefully this won't look janky because we took out all that other stuff. I'm really hoping. Gosh, that just really doesn't look as cool, does it? And that's the wrong color. Wow, that sucks. Oh man, that sucks. Let's see. Yeah, we gotta figure this out. Oh, yeah, the contrast there is horrible. Okay. Let's go back. Hopefully that stuff isn't all deleted. Shoot, it is. God dang it. Well, hopefully this doesn't ruin me. Okay, good. Okay, let's see. Man, I don't even know if we should have this on this side. And they got no, they don't have text shadow on here either. It's a little bit of text shadow could be good, but they don't got it, so we're not gonna be able to do that. Border, but I don't know how that works. Okay. The button's still out, so yeah. And then this text, I think I'm just gonna clip that. Hopefully I don't have to redo this again. Oh, and then we gotta go. I'm gonna go paste this before I do anything else. So I have to type it again because that was crazy. Okay, and then we're just gonna also suck that right out of there because we're gonna be putting it right above here. Okay, there. And let's see how this looks. And we gotta make sure we don't ever do that color. I can't remember what it looked like before. Well, I guess let's just go with the white and see how that goes. Hopefully this is half decent. Oh no, it's got the picture of the lady in there again. Darn. Yeah, that's really a much darker picture. There's contrast is not much of a problem with that one. God dang. I just don't know if that looks good enough having the name right there or not. I'm on the fence on that one. And I don't want to. Sometimes you can always mess with the picture too and make them darker, but that picture is so nice that I don't want to screw it. Let's see now. Where is that? Where is that thing at? Oh yeah, that's cool how they get the backgrounds are all right in here. I like that. Okay, there we go. Alright, let's get that back there. I think we're just gonna go with that for now. That's overall is pretty good. So, to do the next one, we should just be able to duplicate this. And then this goes here, this goes here, this goes here, and this goes here. And then here. Okay, now we gotta find the picture of the dude, too. Oops, let's see. So, in here, let's see, I got the picture of the dude. I think this one is, oh, it's only 480. Oh my goodness. Okay, well, that's all we got. He was gonna get a different photo of this dude anyway, so, that probably won't be in there forever. And we gotta crop it down a little bit, too. That's a bummer. But again, it's actually not going to be that bad. It won't matter that much. Ah, shoot. keep it lined up with those smart guides. It doesn't really matter. We just want to make sure it's a square. Okay. Or close. Even if it's off by a pixel, it's not going to matter. But we're good. Okay. And this dude's name is Jim. Cool. Okay, so here we gotta. Okay, so we just really gotta just swap this. Column 2 background. Column 2. Oh, did it work? I can't tell if it worked. It doesn't look like it worked. Oh, okay. Well, whatever. Okay, so now we put the dude. Hopefully we don't have to screw around with this to make the dude thing stretch the whole column, but we might. J. Okay. Looking good. Alex effect on. Cool. It all looks about right. So we need to change this fellow's name to Jim. Jim Flynn. Cool. Okay. Jim Flanagan. He is the president. Cool. Okay. I got a fly on my computer screen. Okay, here we go. Let me type this in really quick. Okay, so I decided to take another pause so I could just type this stuff in because that's like a huge block of text and you don't really need to sit there and watch me do that. So I also added a couple notes here that I forgot to add before. Other than that, nothing really too special. Anyway, you can see here we're going to have to make a couple changes to this because this text is formatted all weird and we don't want it to be like that. So we need to look at how it's set up there and try to get the same thing going on this side. Otherwise, it's all right. And then we're getting close on the home stretch here. We're going to need to do the testimony section and the footer and this part, the sub footer and so forth. And then the menu and logo at the top, and then we're pretty much done. So sounds worse than it really is. Now, let's see. First, let's go back in here, scroll down to Jim section here, and let's see. There's the text for. Okay, so this text here. Let's see what they had going on here. Top 5%, bottom 45 picks. Nothing left and right, huh? Okay. Interesting. Okay, let's go look at the row. Because maybe that's in here. Let's see, full width, custom. Huh. Oh, here we go. Yep. So 11.9, 11.9. That's probably what we go with. Yep. Okay, so we go down here to this one. Is this the one where it was? Oh. And yes, I did see that. And then we'll remove it from this side. Hopefully this is going to be correct. hopefully that's all we need to do right there. The picture of the dude's probably not going to look good regardless until we get a better picture in there, because that's just like all stretched out and nasty. So we just need to get a bigger picture there, basically. Yeah, okay. And realistically, that bios probably, it seems disproportionate to the other one, so I'm not like super crazy for that, but this one looks like pretty much perfect. This one, it would look better if you had a good picture in there, I guess. Okay. Well, we'll keep it like that for now. I think that's all right. All right. Let's go down to the testimonials section. That part shouldn't be too much trouble. Okay, testimonials section. Let's see. Do you get the divider? That's cool. Oh, I think they got that background here. So let's see if we can switch that out. Shit. Okay. Grab our red color again. And pop back over. Swap into red color. Good. Looks good. Okay. So this whole thing, I think we can just ditch that. Hopefully that doesn't ruin anything. I better check before I do anything crazy, because some of these things seem like they get screwed if you mess with the height too much. Let's see. Oh, no, that's cool. Okay. Alright, so instead of testimonials, I think we should call this like feedback, because we just have one testimonial. That'll seem better, I think. Okay, and then here, let's see. Okay. Okay, good, got that. Let's make this bold and italic, because that's the way they have it on a thing. And I remember that this text was colored, and I don't think we want to do that. So rather than just do black, let's do like a gray or something, so it's a little bit lighter. Let's see. Yeah, this looks about right. Okay, cool. And save that. Update. We'll see how this looks. This is different than what they had, so you never really know if it's gonna look as cool. Yeah, I think that looks pretty good. It would be cool if they got some more testimonials, and then we could kind of mess with it a little bit more, but overall I think that's actually okay. Okay, so now we gotta get this contact section here. Let's see. I think we should get a different photo for that. I think we can find on Pexels. Somehow I got this dog one saved in my thing, so it always goes here first. It's like really crazy. Let's see. Let's see. I don't know. I don't know exactly how we want to approach this one. Let me take a look at the picture. Sometimes you just gotta, let's see. Yeah, see, it's nice how they have so much dead space here, because it's perfect for the form. And this is probably another one of those 2000 by 1000, so it's going to need to look good with the landscape orientation. I just don't, this is almost a good enough picture, but I just don't think that yoga is quite a fit for this. Yeah, shoot. Alright, let's see. What else can we do? I've used this one before, and that's a good one, but I'm hoping to find one with some dead space in it. Let's see. Too many of these are not relevant. That one's not terrible, but boxing I don't think is really what we were after either. Let's see. Let's search fitness instead. Okay, that one is okay. This one's actually not that bad. I like the kind of silhouetted look. I don't think that's quite gonna be right. I don't think running really fits with what they're looking to do on this project. Even though some of those are nice, but that's just not quite right. This one is not bad, but the ones with this lady are really common, so I want to find one if I can that's not so common. That's a nice one, but biking I don't think is quite gonna do it. Oh man, sometimes finding a picture can be one of the hardest things. Luckily, I think this is the last one we got find, so we didn't have too much trouble this time. Let's see. Let's try like health. These yoga ones are like super cool too. That's too bad. I just don't think that's gonna work. Nope, just not seeing it here. Yeah, okay, that's not gonna work. Let's try like, I guess sport. See how that looks. A lot of these are the same. Ugh. I'm trying to think if that one would work if we did an overlay, but I think that the colors might get all screwed. I don't think that's gonna work. Brother. Not easy. Let's see if there's any related to this, because I do like that one. Sometimes just a random object is all you need if it's loosely related, but I don't think that's going to do it either. Let me know in the comments below if you think I should have picked any of these. But so far I've not seen one yet that's like really inspired me. Oh boy. That one is pretty close. Actually, that might be sadly the best one. I guess we do have one of a dude in there, so it wouldn't be that bad. Alright, let's try this one. This is a nice photo. I think that's the best one I've seen so far. What we probably have to do here is crop it in such a way that we get some more dead space, I think. And we can also flip it. Let me get rid of these so Photoshop doesn't run super slow. Oh, this one's not as big as the other ones. Okay. So fix size. Let's try 4 4000 by 2000. That actually, oh shit, that's right. This one's not for. Okay, I guess we're gonna have to do it different. 2000 by 1000. Let's see if I can crop one out of here without even changing it. Yeah, see, that's gonna look kind of weird. So let's make the image smaller. Let's make the image 3000. See if we can get a better chunk out of that. Because I want to have this dead space here. I just don't know if that's going to be enough. And, shoot. Well, let's see. Alright, and we got to flip this, I believe, because... Oh, no, I guess we don't have to flip it. Okay. Okay. This might work. I think we might want to... Yeah, I think that'll work. But... I think maybe add a little colored overlay to it. Darken it. Actually kind of looks good with the brown. Or instead of color overlay, let's do a gradient overlay. Yeah, okay, now we're getting somewhere. Oops. Let's see. Yeah, that's kind of cool. That sticks with our theme from before with the top image, and it's pretty. Yeah, I think that'll be good. That makes that space look super dead right there. I just hope that doesn't make it look too unrecognizable. I think that's pretty cool though. Let's try it. Let's just try it. Sometimes you just never know what these until you pop them in there. All right, let's see. Footer. Alright, so that would be, let's see, what the hell is this get started? Oh, okay, I see. Contact form. I wonder if you could change the email in here. I think I had a problem with this in the last one and I couldn't figure out where the flipping email sends to. Contact form fields. Right. CAPTCHA. That's crazy that they don't make it a little bit more intuitive for having to send to email in a contact form. Oh, we got the fields. Oh, okay, there we go. Okay, well, we don't have to mess with that right now. Sweet, okay, my bad. Forget everything I just said. Cool. Okay, I didn't even need to be in there anyway. Alright, ditch this, and hopefully this one that we just made will work. And if not, then we can just mess with it. I think this will look alright, though. Look, it does look pretty cool. Okay, I'm gonna update it first, and I know we're gonna have to change some of the colors on these form fields and buttons, but that's okay. Okay, so we got it. Let's see. Actually, those look fine. Just that button is the only thing. And then this right here. Okay. Okay. We don't. Does this learn more button somewhere? No. Let's just take that off there anyway. Can't decide exactly what I want to put there. I think this should be just like contact us. Maybe this can just be like register today. Let's see. Space is extreme limited. We limit attendance to keep the group small and the experience intimate. Okay. Limit extreme limit attendance. Keep the group small and the experience intimate. Yep, I think that's good. Okay, text. Contact us. And I just remembered that I think this text might be colored up here. Let's just see. So let's change that to like white or something. Just like a light gray. Okay, that's good. The contact form. Let's see, where's that button color? Button text color, button background color. Okay. Okay, let's get our red again. Good. Button text color white. Border color. Let's try doing that white. Just see, that might look cool. Cool. Okay, I think this is all cool. Footer. I don't even think we need this, so I think we can delete this one. And then tagline. I just need to change this to like copyright 2017. The real experience. Okay. Hopefully that is going to cover most of our bases here. Alright, let me pull it back into view. Oops. Okay. Gotta make sure I have this all in view. Alright. Let's refresh it. Oh shit, the hover color. I don't really totally love that either. And then, oh shit, they got this other footer down here too. Okay, so actually we can just cut this off. We don't need that. And then the contact form, I did not like the outline. Let's see, where's that button text? How the flip is it? Okay. What is that border color though? Oh, there's duh. Sorry. Or we can just turn the border off. We don't need the flipping border. Okay, so then the hover color. Have it red. Let me just make it like darker red or something. Yeah, I guess that'd probably work. And then this is, we probably just, I don't know what we do with that, but yeah, we'll just do that. Okay. Hover border radius. They actually have different border on hover. That would be like totally suck if they do. Button hover border color. Okay, well, hopefully that'll do. Hopefully this works, because then we'll just need to update the footer and the menu. and we'll be all set. Okay, yep, this all looks pretty good here. Yep, I'm not super in love with that hover color. Shoot. Yep, no point in being lazy, we just gotta fix it. It's not that big of a deal. Alright. As they pay good money for this, so we gotta give them the best effort. I think instead what we're gonna do is flip that to white and then the text color to red. I think that's a no-brainer, and that should be just fine. And otherwise, I think this all looked pretty good. The little arrow, shoot. Ugh. Ugh. That's why you need fast internet to do this, because sometimes you'll see little stuff and you just gotta keep changing them. Let's see, what's the button icon? Icon color. I think this will look better. Yeah, way better. Okay, cool. Cool. Okay. Everything here is looking good. So we just got to do a little bit of touch-up work on this, and we're going to be all set. All right. First, let's go into the Divi options. I've only did this a couple times, so I'm not even totally sure to do this. Okay. Logo. Okay. Okay. So for the logo, I kept this open because I'm hoping we can just crop this out and use it. Let's zoom in on this a little bit and see where's that end. There. Okay, yeah, so we got a little bit. And we have to go back down to normal here. Yep, that looks good. Now this, if I recall correctly, is huge. Yep, 861. Let me just look really quick at what the dimensions of this one are. 43. Wow, what a difference. Let's change the height to 100 and see how. Let's just see how this goes. Okay, so let's get back in here and upload the logo, and we'll see how this looks. All right, at least I'm pretty sure I saved it. Bam, yep. Okay. Let's see if we need to change any of these things. I think we just want to delete these, and that's going to remove those out of the footer. Don't think we need any of these, so let's save that, and let's have a look at how it looks now. Yeah, that's sharp. That's super sharp. Cool. Okay. So now we just gotta figure out this menu, and I don't want that search bar on there either. Okay. General settings. Categories. It's been a while since I used one of these elegant themes menus, but they used to have a deal where it made the menu based on pages and not through the menu system. I'm gonna see if I can make a menu in appearance menus and then add that, and if we need to change that, we will. But I am hoping we can get that search thing out of there, because we just simply don't need that. But I'm not really seeing it here, so Or maybe it's somewhere on here. Favicon. Oh. Don't need any of that. Responsive shortcodes are cool. Okay. Well. Alright, let's see if we can make a menu. I don't know. Okay, they got a primary menu. Okay, so let's see. About would be this. Date. Oh shit, we don't even need that. About register. Bio. Contact. Okay. So these are all just going to be custom links. About. Register. Trainers. Contact. Shit, I don't know if we want that to be trainers, actually. What would we call that? Let's see what they're called on here. Let's say like presenters. Okay, save that. Oops, we want to apply that to the primary. Hopefully that'll go up here. About register presenters. Okay, so about, let's see, ID how it works. Okay. I gotta have a screen options on here. Like target. Oh golly. Okay, well maybe we'll just try that one, and if it don't work, then we'll figure something else out. Perfect. Okay, cool. Alright, so this one, let's see what this one's called. Okay, so we gotta add one to that. Alright, that's fine. Is this the pricing section? Gosh, let me think. No, okay, this is the section here. So we want to call this design advanced ID. This would be register. And then here with the bios, change this to presenter. Presenters. And then this last one here, we'll change this to contact. And we should be good to go. Now we just need to update these in the other side here. Okay, so register. Look at that. Beautiful. This goddamn flipping thing. You'd think they would have a way of removing that. Let me look back in here one more time. Theme options. Okay, let's see. Huh. Huh. Crazy. You'd think they'd have a thing for that. Alright, let's look in here. Let's see. Just out of curiosity. Header navigation, yeah, maybe it's in here. Primary menu bar. Logo, menu height, text size, text color. Let's see if it's. This doesn't appear to be in here. Let's change that to our colors anyway, just in case, so we don't have to come back and do it later. Oh, I still got a lot to learn on this thing. And I'm not that familiar with using this customizer either, frankly. I've used a couple different themes with this. This is the smoothest running one I've did it with so far. That's nice, you can do that. General, yeah, we want to go back here again. Let's see, header elements. Aha! You knew they had to have that in there somewhere. Okay. Primary menu bar, text color, active link color. Well, it's got a hover color somewhere. No. Let's see. Let's change this to like Roboto. Just make sure. Roboto light. Ooh, that might be too light though. Oops. Gosh, that actually looks nice though, doesn't it? Oh shit, let's just go with the regular. That still looks pretty good. Yeah, I think I like that at 18. And let's space out the letters a little bit. That looks pretty nice, doesn't it? It doesn't really, the active link's not really particularly working that well. That's okay though. I think that looks alright. Okay, that's cool. Let's see if there's anything else we want to change while we're in here. Color schemes. We don't need anything with that. Menus, we're cool with that. We got like fonts. Oh, okay, here we go. Body link color should be this color. Text color is good. Maybe we should just. I like that railway better. Let's just change it to railway. Just see if we like that. It's probably split in hairs, but I think the menu looked pretty good with railway light. Yeah, I think that looks nice. I'm gonna go back and hit the menu again. Let's see. I think we're good on all this other stuff. Because I like this railway light for the menu. I think that looks pretty smooth, and it's not as light as the Roboto light, so you can still see it pretty good. I'm going to take the letter spacing back one. So it looks like that. I think that doesn't look that good. Let's put it on 1. I think that looked the best. I like that. Just to give it a little bit of extra pizzazz. I think that looks nice. Okay, and then how about this footer? Let's get rid of this stuff in the footer. You'd think they'd have a... Oh, there we go. Okay. 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 Okay, so I think we've got just about everything addressed here. Yeah, I think it looks really good. I could add like a gray section just to make it more like their thing, but I think this is pretty good. I don't know if we need to mess with it. Honestly, I think this is good. Let's see how it looks on a smaller. This is like a tablet. Looks good. Oh shoot, yep, we need... I knew there was something else. Okay. Gotta get those buttons. Okay. Okay, so get started. That would be, let me check the menu. Register. Wait. Get started, that should be learn more. Learn more. And we'll just link that down to the first section, and then we'll have this red button be register. Because that's a little bit more important. So we want that one to stand out. Bang. Okay, now let's see. Learn more. Yep. And register. Beautiful. Yeah. Yeah, I think they're going to be happy with this. Okay, let's go down a little bit further. Oh, shit, that's blue, isn't it? Ugh, ugly. I wonder if we, God dang. Let's see if we can change this stupid color scheme. God, where was that? The red should be close, so hopefully this doesn't screw anything. Yeah. Perfect. Yep, I think this pretty much covers everything. Oh, what the frick? Is that for real? Why is that showing mobile? Holy crap. See, it's a good thing I checked that. And then this, yeah, we're gonna have to do something about this as well. because that's just weird. So, okay. That's why you always got to check, because you just never know what kind of crazy stuff they got in there. So, because we don't want that laptop thing popping out. That's like weird. Okay, so there's a guy here. Gosh, that is so weird. And frankly, I don't even see. Oh no, we don't want that either. I'm glad I did that. Okay. Yeah, it's still showing the darn thing. Look at that. This is cool that they have this preview though. I've never seen this before. Huh. Imagine that. Why? Yeah, that's weird. Oh, maybe I'll just disable it. That'll be fine for now. What was the other thing? Oh yeah. So we got to figure out on mobile what to do with these things, because it looks so weird right now. Let's see. So this is the first one. So maybe if we just... Oh man, I just don't even know. Advanced. Maybe... Gal. That is a tricky one. I hate to have to make 2 whole more sections and just show those on mobile. But that... I don't know. Oops. Yeah. Anyway. Okay, what can we do? Let's see. About Sarah. Yeah, I think we're just gonna have to make a separate version. That's the only way to make it look good, I think. Okay. So, this we want to disable on tablet and phone. And this one we want to disable on tablet and phone. I really hope this is the best way of doing this and I'm not just blowing it. Make a copy of this one and pop it right down here. Oops. Oops. How the hell do you do it? Oh, there we go. Okay. So this one, disable on desktop, and then make a copy of this, and that's going to be... Let's see, so then we need to change this here. Oops, God. Okay, create another one. Remove that. Duplicate that. put it right here. So we're pretty much copying this exactly and then just swapping so it doesn't look wonky on mobile. Now the only thing here is we gotta check. Yeah, we're gonna have to switch the background to the other dude. And yeah, that looks good. Oh, do we need to do this thing over here? Yeah, we gotta do hopefully I'm doing this right so I don't have to keep doing it. Alright, I think that should do everything. Now if we get in here, yeah, see? That looks like so much better. Oh, this flipping thing is still here? What in the world? What is this? Where is this coming from? How is that there? Where? How? Otherwise, I think this looks pretty good, honestly. The lady's face doesn't really show up there, but that's not even that big of a deal. This looks way better. That is just going to drive me crazy. Alright, let me make one more attempt to figure out where that thing is at. That is just wild. Oh, yep. Wouldn't you know it? I see what they did though. That makes sense. That's cool that he set it up like that because it works well. So this should work now. Yep. Yeah, I like this. Okay, looks good everywhere, all around. Looks good at all sizes. This is why it's so important to go back at the end and check it on mobile, because we would have left some really sloppy stuff in there if we wouldn't have did that. Yeah, but this otherwise is looking great. So we'll see. I didn't put the schedule in here. I'm not sure if he wanted the schedule in here or not, so I might have to come back in here later and put the schedule in. But yeah, give you one more look through it. Let me take this code inspector off. We'll refresh it and take one last look at it. Nice. Get the nice effect on the buttons. Got a slot for a video there, which we can change out. I think this picture looks good. And the red font works pretty well there. This turned out really good with the weights. This is going to be a PayPal button, but that's fine for like that for now. This looks good. I'm not super in love with the way this name came out, but I'm going to think on that and see if I want to change that or something later on. I don't know. Feedback's pretty good. Be cool if they got some more so we could like make that a little bit fancier, but that's okay. And then this part's pretty good. Maybe even put another register button down there if you wanted to, but yeah, overall, I mean, I think it touches on everything they were looking for. It's got kind of the same crazy angles as the PDF file, which is what they were looking for. So yeah, I think they're gonna love it. I think it looks great. I'm super proud of it. Yeah. I don't think there's anything else we need to change. So I'm looking forward to showing this to them because I think they're really going to like it. And yeah, I think that's about it on this one. Wow. Well, that was certainly an interesting experience. Definitely took longer than I was expecting. Again, this one actually I think even took longer than the first one. I'm pretty sure this one's going to come in well over 2 hours this time. I had to stop recording on it several different times, so I'm not totally sure what the actual time on it was. But anyway, you never really know how long these things are going to take once you get into it. And like I was showing there at the end, it's always important to really go back over it carefully, you know, in case if there's anything you missed. Like, for example, we had that laptop from the default theme that was coming in on mobile, and the BIOS sections looked a little bit screwed up. And as you can see, it really only took a few minutes to fix it once we noticed it was there and went in there and figured out the best solution to correct that easily. Anyway, Overall, another great experience with Divi. I especially like the way this theme worked. I think it was awesome. Or well, I wouldn't even really say it's a theme. I guess these were these layout packs from Gino, and yeah, it was just super easy to use. I can't even believe it. The angles and stuff on the backgrounds are pretty much exactly what the client is looking for in terms of look and feel. So I mean, this was just a perfect fit for what we were trying to do. Um, and you can kind of see like changing up the colors in the stock photos and stuff, and messing around with the different sections and whatnot can really make it look a lot different than the out of the box one. So we came out with a pretty unique product. It only took, like I said, under 3 hours to make it, but there's some pretty complicated stuff in there. We had to buy a stock image, crop out the background. We had to make some special layouts for mobile devices. Just all kinds of different stuff. We customized some of those large background images, added gradients and whatnot on them, tested out some video backgrounds, but the video background didn't really look like that was going to work out this time. That's still on me. I got to go back into Divi and do a little more research on how you can put like an overlay on top of those, because generally speaking with video backgrounds, I really like to have both like a overlay color with some opacity and then also a pattern, because otherwise it gets too busy and hard to read the text and stuff. So that's pretty much the way I would prefer to do it. Yeah, man. Anyway, the layout packs were awesome. It's actually kind of inspiring. It makes me kind of want to try to make my own layout pack, or even just to use internally. I mean, it'd be useful to have some of those pre-made layouts that I could just bust out and then plug into other sites. After using Divi for a while, I'm really almost thinking about redoing my own site using Divi, and then maybe creating some of those custom layouts, because I do a lot of landing pages and it's super easy to make new landing pages, especially for split testing. If I have those different layouts in my library already, I can just, once I have a specific, like one of those sections built, I can just pop that in a new landing page and then configure it around however I need to. I can just see like that being totally useful in churning out a lot of different landing pages to A and B test with, and for different types of services and stuff. Whenever I want to make a new landing page, I've already got all those things in the library. So I really like the way that library works, and definitely see a lot of ways I could probably use that for my own stuff and for like other clients. So really glad I had a chance to try that out. So definitely a big thanks out to the people at Discover Strength and the Real Hit Experience for giving me the opportunity to make this site. It was awesome to work on. They had some really good quality stuff to put in there, and I'm pretty sure they're going to be super happy with the way this turned out. Yeah, overall, it was just really a great project to work on, and I think it's going to be mutually beneficial for everybody. So thanks again for tuning in. Make sure you hit the subscribe button, because we've got all kinds of content like this that's going to be continuing to come. I actually got a couple more videos that I haven't even posted yet. Some more walkthroughs of sites we've done. I've got a few tutorials on the agenda to make. I just haven't got around to it yet because I had a busy couple of weeks, but yeah, we got all kinds of stuff coming to the channel, so make sure you hit subscribe, and you can also check us out on our blog. We usually post videos on there and stuff too, and we got a lot more planned in the works for that in the future. So yeah, thanks for tuning in, man. If you watched all this, that's awesome. If you just skipped through it, totally understandable, but most important, I hope you learned something. Thanks.